to our channel. Today we are here joined by J Grubs.
What's going on, yeah? How you doing? How are you? Hey, hi.
Welcome. We're having
Welcome
some caldo de pollo because J Grubs is feeling a little under the weather.
Yeah.
So,
I'm gonna turn on your thing for you real quick,
yes, thank you.
just in case.
Ooh. And we all know caldo de pollo hits. It hits. It slaps. It's the shitness. If you guys don't mind dropping them likes down there, please just double tap your screen. You'll get a nice little animation.
Well, on this one you can't because
Oh.
it's the long form, so they have to hit the.
Do it the long way. Press that like button for me, please. Ring the notifications. Do it for me. Do it for me. I like how you do it.
The notification.
Uh-huh.
The girl, I have no energy.
Not today, huh? Not today.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, let me put up the chat for you.
Oh, thank
Did you want to put the filter on or whatever it is?
Let me go ahead so we don't get spammed and we can all speak comfortably to each
Hi,
other. Yeah?
Leslie. Thank you so much, girl.
Okay, chat. There we go. Hi, Leslie. Welcome in. Welcome in. So, in the honor of Jay being sick, I wanted to share a story with you guys that I've known for a while because it's wild. Okay, it's wild. So,
First of all, really quick, I know for me, I just would like to say, Kevin, thank you so much for this food. Thank you for blessing me with another day, with spending time with my beautiful wife, eating this meal. Please help those around eating. But check it out really quick, y'all. I know this ain't my channel or anything, but I just wanted to give you guys a close-up. This is some nice, beautiful, hearty caldo de pollo that Janetti went to go get. I'm a bit under the weather. I don't know, you can probably tell by my nose and the way I sound, but well, Janetti tells the story of who again? Or what again?
we are talking about Mary Mallon.
Mary Mallon. I'm gonna enjoy some food. I'll chime in here and there. I'm just here for the food. Okay, so.
It's okay, you're sick, so just sit back, relax, and enjoy your food while you hear me talk about weird shit.
How lovely.
So, Mary Allen. Okay. So, Mary Allen lived in the 1900s. Obviously, the early 1900s, not like 1989 when I was born. 1900s, okay? So, she lived in the 1900s in New York. She was an Irish, very proud of it, because who wouldn't be, right? And she had a signature ice cream dish. It was her vanilla ice cream with peaches. And obviously, it was delicious because she was making a good living out of it, and word of mouth got around. So, Dang, this was a good choice today.
Yeah.
So, all of a sudden, she's getting hit up by rich people that are like, we want ice cream, you know, yours is amazing, we got the money to pay it, so who's gonna turn down money, right? Obviously. They made this really good today.
We so did.
So Mary heads off to Oyster Bay. Now, Oyster Bay is like the Beverly Hills of the 1900s in New York. It was like the shitsnits, okay? Teddy Roosevelt was there. The Vanderbilts were there. Everybody. Now, after this, she's obviously working for somebody there in Oyster Bay. Rich people start getting sick. And let's be honest, if us commoners get sick, nobody's gonna care. They're like, oh, they were sick. Must be something.
Oh my gosh, is that my hair? That's my hair.
And you guys don't mind dropping them likes, much appreciated. Anyways, back to the story. So she's working for rich people. You know, one of the families gets sick. They call this doctor. Doctor shows up, and he's like, "You guys have typhoid fever. This is all symptoms of typhoid fever." Now, if you don't know, typhoid fever is like you can basically hemorrhage from the inside. And obviously, back in the 1900s, we didn't have no penicillin, antibiotics, stuff like that. So it was dangerous. It would kill people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you were done. You got typhoid. Good luck. May the odds be ever in your favor.
Damn.
Because they're not. They're not on their favor.
Right.
Mm. So these rich people obviously throw a bunch of money at the doctor. And they're like, figure out why this is happening. Because at this point, it's the whole family. They got kids, the parents, everybody's catching it, right? And they're not the only family, but it was a couple rich families. So they give the doctor some money. They're like, figure out the source. So he starts looking around and everything, and he doesn't find anything, right? Now, how do I say it? What ends up happening? Okay, he's still searching. They haven't got answers. He gets wind that there's other families in New York City getting sick with typhoid also. And he shows up and he's like, well, that's typhoid? An outbreak of typhoid? Wild, right? So when he gets to New York City, he starts asking questions, trying to find similarities, right? Right, because that's usually how you find stuff. Like, hey, what do they have in common? What links them together? Is it huevos? I don't know. It wasn't, by the way. Hey, Joker, welcome in. So when he starts doing and asking some questions, he realizes that the same chef that was in Oyster Bay is now in New York City.
Oh, interesting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So this chef is in New York City, and they go over there, and they're like, "Hey, Mary Mallon, like, tell us. It looks like you're spreading this. Do you have typhoid fever?" And she's like, "Look at me. Do I look sick to you?"
Yeah. Damn.
Because when you have typhoid, obviously you can hemorrhage from everywhere. You're not going to be standing around working your everyday life.
Right.
So she's like, I don't have typhoid. And the doctor goes, do you wash your hands after you go and do your business? She's like, well, I'm always in a hurry. I don't really bathe. I don't really do that. If I can, I will, but I sort of don't.
Ew.
Yeah.
Wait, and she like goes to restaurants and stuff like that? Or what is it?
She works. She's a chef.
A chef. Ooh.
Uh-huh. Can you imagine? Your chef comes straight to like stir your pot of sopita.
Yeah, that's gross.
Mm-hmm. And for people out there that just joined, Mary Ellen was known for her ice cream. Ice cream takes churning. Ice cream is a very hands-on thing back in the 1900s to make. Mm-hmm. So the odds of her touching the food and stuff like that were high. It was happening, okay? It was her. And these people are telling her, the health inspector and the doctor are like, it's you. Please wash your hands. You're spreading this. Can you just stop? Okay, please stop. And she's like, no, I'm not going to wash my hands just because you asked me to.
Right.
You know, like,
Yeah.
if I wash my hands too much, I might wear out my skin or something stupid like that. Oh.
Yeah, so she was like in denial and she didn't want to do anything.
And she goes, basically, get out of here. You got no proof it's me. I got no symptoms. Get out of here, right? So she's still working. She's still making people's food, okay?
You talking? Oh, like during that time, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like after they approached her and told her, she continued to work. She didn't listen to any of what they said. Continued to not wash her hands. And more people got sick. So at this point, the doctor and the inspector are like, we need more evidence that it's her because like she's not listening. Like at this point, talking to her is pointless. Mm. Is it me or is this really delicious today? It looks we're sick.
Yeah, no, it's very good.
Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's very selfish.
Very selfish.
I've heard her like, instead of being open-minded to hear out, and we're like, okay, well, she's like in denial and not wanting to take accountability.
Stubborn.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Mm-hmm. So, they go get more information. It turns out that after they talked to her, 8 more families, not people, families got sick from her. At this point, they've got it. They go back. They're like, you have to wash your hands. This is it. You have to. You cannot. As a matter of fact, we're taking you with us. So she gets arrested. And they take her to North Brother Island. Apparently North Brother, which I'm going to look into that later on, was an island where they secluded and quarantined people to make sure that they weren't sick. Or if they were sick, that they were free and didn't have it anymore,
Yeah.
But I can almost guarantee you that these islands sometimes are probably holding people that they shouldn't be holding, So I'm going to look into that later on. But they take her to North Island, and she sits there for 3 years in North Island.
Damn.
She's not arrested or like charged or imprisoned. She's quarantined for 3 years, and they run all kinds of tests on her.
That's a long time.
3 years?
Mm-hmm.
But she was getting people sick, so I mean, I'm not really mad.
Right.
So they check her sweat, her saliva, her tears, bodily juices, everything. Okay? They check everything. And one after another, they come up positive and positive and positive. She has typhoid. And she's still like, I don't have typhoid. Look at me. I'm fine. And refuses to accept it.
But that went on for 3 years?
So, after 3 years, they're finally like, you know what? Hi, Jessica. Welcome in. She should have listened. Yes, Joker.
What's up, Jessica?
So, after 3 years, they finally set her free. But they tell her and they warn her, you better wash your hands, okay? If you're going to be handling anybody's food, you have to wash your hands. Get yourself sick, but do not, okay? And then, to take it an extra step, they forbid her from being a cook. So,
how are you going to do that, though?
So she shouldn't be cooking anyways, but I guess if she's going to be cooking for like family, wash your hands. And then let her go. Now you would think that that's the end of the story.
Well, what happened?
Well, apparently, Miss Mary Mallon is one stubborn bitch, okay? Because she was like, I don't have it, and you ain't gonna tell me what I can and cannot do or wash my hands, okay? So they're like the people that would walk around and be like, I'm not wearing that mask. So she didn't listen. 5 years later, Sloan Maternity Hospital has a ridiculous increase of typhoid fever in the hospital. And they're like, they go, they're investigating, they're asking all the nurses, the doctors, are you guys being clean? Are you washing your hands? Is it sanitary? They're like, we're a hospital. We sanitize, we clean, we do detail,
Yeah.
They're having a hard time finding out what the hell's happening.
No time as she works there.
Oh, yeah. Then, sorry. 2 of the patients at Sloan Maternity die. So at this point, we're killing people with typhoid, okay? 2 of them die. And that's when they decide to say, have you guys gotten any new cooks lately?
Oh, man.
Guess who's working in the kitchen as a cook?
Oh, I knew it. Damn, that's crazy.
Mary fucking Mallon, okay? She's working in the damn kitchen of a hospital, infecting the food of people that are already sick with low immune systems. Those poor people that died, they had no chance. They had no.
That's messed up.
Ooh, have you been breathing? You need to stop talking so I can eat. Mm-hmm. So, at this point, they're fed up. They're like, are you for real?
And how many families or how many people at this point, do you know?
At this point, we're looking at about 10 families and then whoever money in the hospital, and 2 of those died. So
Damn.
it's a good amount of people, okay, at this point.
Mm-hmm.
So they take her back to Brother Island to quarantine her again, right?
Yeah.
They keep her there for 23 years quarantined. 23. At that point, it's jail. Okay?
Yeah,
It's
it
jail.
is, but I mean, there's only so much you can do just to learn off of one person, you know, with the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
23 years, that's a jail, that's prison.
Yeah.
More
Hey,
than
Brandy,
prison.
welcome in. Brandy says, hi, Jay.
What's up, Brandy?
Mm-hmm. So, in 1938, Mary passes away in the quarantine at Brother Island. Like, she was never released after that.
Dang, she spent the rest of her life in there.
Oh, because she didn't want to wash her hands. Wash your hands. So she dies. As soon as she dies. I mean, her corpse isn't even cold, okay? They take out her gallbladder and they test it, and they have living typhoid fever parasites, a virus in her gallbladder where it lives. And she had it. She was just asymptomatic. So as of right now, Mary Allen is known as the very first asymptomatic carrier of typhoid.
She's not affected by it, but the people around her is affected.
Yeah, she's a carrier, but she doesn't show it. So, which is so dangerous. Because look at what she did.
Yeah.
So you have typhoid, and then a person that's dirty, you're done.
Yeah, especially handling food, ice cream. To begin with, yeah. Because I mean, you're putting a whole lot of, you know, your bacteria in there, blood. What the hell? Sweat, everything, you know.
Everything. They tested everything, came positive. So like her breath, her tears. Yeah.
That's wild.
Delicious, you guys.
How old was she when she passed?
Truthfully, I didn't even bother looking. I was just flabbergasted that you're gonna tell me you did 3 years in the island. They kept telling you for 3 years. You get out 5 years later, then you do 23, and you're still denying that you have typhoid.
And it was something as simple as washing your hands.
How stubborn can she be? Just wash your hands.
Or wear gloves.
I don't think they had it back then. So, yeah.
You don't think gloves were invented? When were gloves invented?
Oh, is that the next one? When were gloves invented?
After all, she got a job cooking for hot. I know, that's crazy. Like, I just guessed, but I guess she did get a job at the hospital cooking. Well, she snuck her way in.
Yeah. I would just be so upset. Like, you go to the hospital to try to get assistance. You know, you're already sick. And then you're going to have a cook. The cook is the one that's going to take you out.
I mean, I just think about, you know, like if kids were in there too, poor kids, you know.
The ice cream. I bet you it took a lot of kids. So, I couldn't find if any of the people in the families died. But either way, it said the whole families got sick. And, I mean, you're basically shitting out your whole intestines. Those poor kids.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So wash your hands, you guys. Please wash your hands.
Well, I mean, we got, you know, our
Antibiotics.
Our medical, like pharmaceutical and everything else, our.
That's true. I still don't want to eat shit though.
That's true. I mean, we're a lot more improved, you know, when it comes to medicines. But, yeah, it doesn't give you a reason not to wash your hands. Please wash your hands.
Yeah. This is really good, but it's a lot. I don't know how you killed it so fast.
Yeah, you didn't even eat.
I think it's because I wanted that corn. Delicious. Somebody should test what kind of vitamins is in here. Because why does it feel like it like wakes you up, you know? Joker said you can't eat everybody's food. Mm-hmm. Agreed.
You know, nowadays, I mean, I've been seeing stuff on TikTok, like how people handle their food at their own house or what they do at their own house. It's like people, I've seen one where there's this woman who's using the same rag, same cloth to clean the woman parts or anybody's body parts in the restroom.
The whole family, they don't use toilet paper. They use the rag.
And she's like, she's over here
Communal.
explaining like, oh, this is how you save money, blah blah blah.
You guys, she picks it up and sniffs it.
And I'm like, that's why I can't go to people's houses or eat at other people's houses like that anymore. You know what I mean? Because you never know.
Yeah. How many times have you guys watched people's videos and stuff?
Not everybody, but still, you know, if some people have the thought of that's a great idea, it's like, come on now.
Mm-mm. But have you ever wondered? Because I follow people on YouTube and stuff, and I watch, and obviously they have the props and in the background, so it always looks nice. What's behind the camera? Like, do we have hoarding happening back there? Is there like cat poops everywhere?
Mm.
You know? But obviously you can only see what it's angled in the camera, so you can't see what's in the mat. What if you're getting like cooking lessons from Tyfoid Mary? You know? I don't know. Yeah. Do you remember that guy? He snitched himself out. He's a podcaster. And he goes, you guys just let your poop land in the water? Do you remember that?
Oh yeah, and he goes, no, I catch it before it hits.
And then he puts it in a napkin or
and then
in
he
a towel.
throws it in the trash. And I'm thinking to myself, like, at first they thought he was playing, but he was serious. Like, they repetitively asked him the same question, like, do you do that? Are you for real? He's like, yeah, doesn't everybody do that? No.
He was shocked.
Like, he catches his own poop, y'all.
We were traumatized. He was shocked. We were traumatized. It was the fuck. Or the guy that's like, you guys wipe between your butt cheeks? Or you guys wash? He's like, no, I just thought the soap suds and whatever scroll down and it just washes it for you.
Yeah. Like, that's gross. That's gross. Like, you go into the shower without washing anything, and you probably poop, you know what I mean, a couple times, and sweat, and move, and you don't wash thoroughly. Yeah,
What gets me though is that these people have had partners.
Oh,
You know?
oh.
You didn't have like a whiff of something?
Oh, that's gross.
Yeah. No.
Spelling puro caca and oh.
No.
Oh, you like that, babe? Yeah.
No. I can't. I don't know, but Tyfoid Mary had some issues. And she was stubborn. You gotta give it to her though. In that much time, she did not change her mind. She said, "This is what I believe, and I am not changing it."
Yeah, but that's I mean,
Yeah.
if you know that you're harming people, killing people, you know, well, I'll put it unaliving people, you know, that's a different story. Like, that should click in your brain to say, hey,
I mean,
enough of my stubbornness. Like, yeah, I can't be having that. But shit, there's just no emotion there. I mean,
they weren't even asking for much. It was wash your hands.
Yeah, that's.
You know who's gonna love this information? Our middle daughter, because she's always like, "Wash your hands, wash them again." She is very about wash your hands.
Good, 'cause I make sure that they keep their hygiene up. It's important.
Yeah.
There's so many things that everybody touches, you know what I mean? I just touched like 4 things right here, you know?
Yeah, she goes through hand sanitizer like crazy too. Wild.
Yes.
Anyways, that is our show for today. Please like and subscribe. Also, Jay Grubbs has a channel if you'd like and subscribe to his.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it. That's it.
That it. Did you want dessert? You're sick. We can't have dessert when you're sick. You're not sick if you
Damn.
have dessert.
Wow, no dessert for me.
You know the parent rules. If you play video games and you eat dessert, then you're not sick.
Okay, first off,
Do you remember? How you...
don't you ever not give me dessert.
Sorry.
Where's my dessert
at? Here, hold on. Let me see. I'll help you. I got you.
at? No, I don't want none of that.
Here.
I don't want none of that.
It's a kiss.
But no, thank you guys for joining.
Yes, thank you for joining. If you don't mind tapping the screen, it's much appreciated. Have a wonderful rest of the week. And
Make sure you guys drop them likes, hit the subscribe button, and hit that notification bell for future uploads and lives, yo.
Yes, exactly what he said. And please wash your hands, okay? Wash your hands. Bye,
Bye, y'all.
guys.
Thank you
See you
guys for coming.
later.